We continue our team coverage. Rain and thunderstorms have been non-stop over the last couple of days, and this has caused a major concern for flooding here in northeast Mississippi. And one of those places seeing flooding happening right now is in Lee County. To continue our team coverage, WTVA meteorologist Gabe Mahner is live in Lee County with what he is seeing so far. Gabe?
Yeah, Tanya, it seems like everywhere you look, there's water. So far, Lee County has seen about 5.5 inches and some locally higher places up to about 7. Behind me, you can see a bean field. I actually thought this was a lake driving by it because I'm unfamiliar with southern Lee County, and a resident came up to me and said, no, that's a field. That's a bean field. And not only is it this side, but I'm going to turn you across the street, across the highway right here, let that passenger go by. You can see we're flooded over there as well. So it's not just one specific area. Now, where we're at is actually right off of Chihuahua Creek here in Lee County. You can see it right there, that waterway. I'm going to kind of line my hand up with it. That is about 4 or 5 feet higher than where it's usually at. And you can see a few of those limbs and things that are still submerged. That's trees that were above ground beforehand. Now, it's just going to be a constant concern as we head over the next little bit. And this is just one of the areas, as Chelsea was mentioning, where flooding is a concern. Up in Tupelo, streets were covered with water. Some people even brought out kayaks because it was so deep and put them in their front yard. The reason why this water wasn't clearing is because it could only drain so much. Those drains are only so big. When all that water comes down, the drain gets stopped up, and that's why we see water on the roads. Now, currently, it's starting to sprinkle again, and I actually saw a bolt of lightning off there in the distance, so I'm about to get back in the car and drive far, far away. But needless to say, there's more rain on the way. I have with me the WTVA weather app, and it's showing me that flood warning that we were talking about, but also those yellows, those reds, those oranges, they're moving back into play. And so that flooding risk is just going to continue to rise. So I encourage you guys, get the WTVA weather app if you don't have it, or weather call as Tanya was mentioning. But I really just want to overemphasize this point because it's so important. Turn around, don't drown. There's several of these roadways that are looking a little concerning regarding how much water is washing away. And so it's just important that we stay safe. If you don't have to get out, go ahead and stay in and let all this water wash away. And maybe all of our problems will wash away with it. Live in Lee County, meteorologist Gabe Mahner, WTVA 9 News.
New at noon,